Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video of ShundaLight on health. So today is going to be a bit different because we've went over how to prepare the mind, we've talked about the body, and we talked about the soul, feeding the soul. So today I'm just going to be doing a little review, but before we jump into the video, I just want to remind you that again, this is a long-term journey, a lifetime journey. So if you have any questions along the way, or if you have any questions for me right now, please feel free to drop them below in the comments section. Or if you know me personally, or if you just know me, just send me a message and I will anonymously answer them for you in this video, like not in this video, but in videos, future videos. Or if you're in the Facebook group and you want it to be more personalized to just us girls, then I'll answer it in the Facebook group for you. But yes, if you have any questions, feel free to always ask them to me and I'll try to answer them the best that I can, especially like if I've experienced it or went through it, or I can probably just do a little bit of research for you. I've been doing research all my life. I can do it for you. Anyways, let's dive into the video. So let's just do a little recap. So let's get into our recap of, the whole journey, what we've done so far, what I've shown you so far in my journey. So I remember us starting out with our mind, and I discussed tips on how to prepare your mind for, a healthy journey, for the journey ahead, how I prepared my mind for this journey ahead. And trust you me, you have to prepare your mind. Like, preparing your mind is so crucial, because if your mind is not aligned with what you're about to set out to do, it's just gonna flop. It's just going to be something that's short-lived, and it's not going to be something that you carry out throughout your lifetime. No matter if you fall off the wagon, like, your mindset sets you up for this journey. I cannot stress that enough. So yeah, I said a few tips on how I prepared my mind mentally, and how I've had to write down my why. Like, why did I want to start this health journey, and why did I want to share it with you guys, and why do I want to become, a better me each day? So yeah, I'd encourage you, if you haven't done that before, to do this. Write down your why. For me, it's an encouragement daily to look at my why on my wall next to my bed and see that, hey, don't forget, you started this lifetime journey. You never know who might be in the same boat or in the same storm, but different boats, similar situation as you, and just need some encouragement. So yeah, I'm really doing this for me, but hoping that if it encourages anyone out there, then that's also a bonus. Another thing that my why has helped me with is, it's a lifetime journey. One, let's think about that. So you're thinking, I'm hoping, praying that I live for a very, very, very long time. So when you think about, lifetime journey, and it just like weighs on me, and I'm like, oh, that's a big commitment. Yes, it's a big commitment, but it's for me. So something my why has also helped me with is like negative thoughts that comes into mind, like, why am I starting this journey, or why am I sharing this journey with everyone, really, because it's on YouTube. Why am I sharing this journey? And I'm like, do you need to do this? Do you need to carry on? Things like that. And I'm like, no, I want to do this journey. Like, I want to do this journey. I've started doing this journey. And I just want to be consistent. So one of my whys is to be consistent. So yeah, my why really helps me a lot. So I would definitely encourage you, if you haven't done it, or if you have done your why, make sure to remind yourself of why you started and write down your why. It really helps, like, trust me, because it reminds you. You look at it and you're like, you know what, I did start this. Let me just carry on. Let's carry on. So I also wanted to share from my journey so far in my mental perspective, even like when I was in a groove, like, working out with my scheduled workout days, eating healthy, prepared meals, and such and such. I would still sometimes get like discouraged. I would be like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. There's still days that I feel like I don't want to like get up and work out or eat a meal that I've prepared. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. But being consistent with preparing your mind, it's a mental push. You just have to continue to prepare your mind, to prep your mind. It's not just one thing that you'll do and then you'll be like, hey, okay, I'm ready. You have to continually prepare your mind and tell your mind that, hey, yeah, we're going to continue on with this, because in the long term it's going to benefit you. So it's a mental push, and you just have to keep getting over each barrier, because every time you climb higher up the mountain, there's going to be a little bit more peak that you need to keep climbing. It's just all about growth, pushing past, that comfort zone of, oh, I'm ready, seeing results, feeling great. Do I stop? No, keep pushing, keep pushing. So for the body, I've spoke about appreciating, loving, and taking care of the one body that we are given. So I've learned that, like, if there's something that I didn't like about my body, I'll be like, one, taking a step back as to why I didn't like this certain, area of my body, part of my body. I would be like, what is it that's making you not like, your body? And if I could change it, I would start to set out a plan to see, okay, well, let's do some research. What has helped? What sort of exercises has helped people, for instance, to lose midsection, body fat? Like, what sort of exercises can target those, abs? And, if I could change it, then I would change it. I would try to change it. It's not going to be an overnight thing, but I'm going to work towards changing and toning and sculpting that body that I would like, I guess. I mean, because who knows how these abs are gonna look when I start working on them. Anyways, let's leave that. But yes, if there was something that I could change, then I'd change it. If there's something that you can't change, I would say try finding ways that you can love it, appreciate it. We all have our flaws, I would say that, with body. And sometimes you just have to be like, well, instead of saying constantly that I don't like it, what about it that you can like? Switch it around. But yes, there are days when, even if I'm looking my best self for that day that I can possibly look, I would still sometimes feel some type of way about my body. I'm insecure or just not glamorous or pretty enough. I would just still feel like I'm not loving it. I'm not loving what I'm seeing. And I'm sure there'll probably be lots more days where I'd feel like that. It's not just gonna go away. But yes, like I said before, I would just take a step back, start asking myself some questions. Not all the time, because who has time to always ask themselves questions, especially when you're looking, you're just like, I don't like this. I don't like this outfit. I don't like how it looks on me. Who just has time to always ask themselves questions? But yes, when I can, I do, like, ask myself questions. Like, what did I see on social media? Did someone say anything to me that just now is triggering this effect about how I view myself. You know, I just ask myself like a little bit of questions, a bunch of questions, to try and figure out the root cause as to why now that, you know, all of a sudden today I'm not feeling great about myself. But yes, so just take a step back, breathe. Sometimes all you need to do is just breathe when you know, look at yourself and view your body image. Sometimes you just need to say, hey girl, this is the outfit that we're wearing today, we're going with it, and you look beautiful. Boom, walk out the house. Even if you're not feeling great or confident, say it, keep saying it. Confirm, you know, that you look great. Because it has to start with it. It just has to start with it. It has to start with you, really. So yeah, there were days, you know, throughout this journey so far that I felt today's just not the day for Shunda to be feeling great about her body. But yes, what do? We carry on. We carry on. I've also read that sometimes it can be signs of trauma in relation to your body image as well, because, you know, of past experience of past situations that you had with, you know, body images. So you have to try to find ways to heal, because you need to heal yourself from those past experiences. You need to not let it go, just let it go, no, because it will still creep up on you. You just let it go. It doesn't just go. But yeah, you have to find ways. I would encourage you, if it is, do some research if you can. So things I've been doing just to help me feel good in my body and to help release stress from my body, I've gone for walks. So I found that walks helps to clear my mind, especially like, you know, with the nice crisp air as well. It just helps a lot to clear my mind and just to feel a bit more relaxed. Yeah, it just helps a lot. I've also found exercising to be a great like stress reliever for me, especially like if it's some intense exercise and I'm dying halfway through. It's just great because, you know, it's like this mental push for you to reach to the end, and it's just like an accomplishment as well. So it has really helped me a lot. I haven't exercised as much as I wanted to, I will admit, but when I did exercise, like, it's just been great. And I am going to exercise more than I did before. So yeah, I mean, I feel as well like any exercise is better than no exercise, but consistency in exercising will go a long way. But yeah, so other than walks, exercise, I've also been trying to do spa days as much as I can, like lighting a candle, taking long showers, letting it steam up the bathroom, so I like in a sauna, taking a shower, and having baths when I can, like relaxing baths. So things like that has been really good. And if you've watched my video on body, I did say like stress makes me bloated at times, so that has really helped as well. I've seen lots of improvement. Like when I do feel stressed, I'll just, you know, be like, okay, I need a time out. Knowing your limits knowing my limits has really helped me to just recharge, knowing when to recharge. So those are just a few things from body that I just wanted to share. I've been trying to eat healthier, so I think that's a plus side. Like, I've actually been trying to eat healthier. Like, I even got my husband to like eat healthier. Like, we've been eating salads a lot, incorporating our vegetables as much as we can into our meals, drinking lots of water. So yeah, it's been really good. As you can see, the glow up. People have been like, your skin is glowing. Thank you. Thank you to all who said my skin is glowing. But yes, speaking of, eating healthier brings us to my review on the soul, food feeding the soul. We talked about, just knowing which foods are like good, bad, and ugly. So, those good foods. Again, like we talked about the veggies, the bad, which we shouldn't have too much of or as little as possible. The foods that we, fast foods, burgers, fries, pizzas, those kind of things, especially when we don't know what all is going into it and the amount of salt and sugars, and foods that we just don't like but are great for us. And I've been eating my tomatoes. Maybe that's what's been making my skin glow. But yes, I've just been trying to practice what I preach for those foods, especially like eating foods that I don't like, but are really good for me. So that's what I've been trying to do for foods. It's been, I would say as well, like a blessing to like prepare meals. Like meal plans are just great because knowing what you're going to eat in a night, especially like when I'm coming home from like a long day, is really good to not have to stress about what to eat. I would admit, like sometimes there were nights when it was just like a faff, like what to eat, like whatever was in the fridge would just get cooked, and that was that. But it still was prepared as healthy as possible. But yes, that's my review on food so far, and it's been really helpful with like the containers that I showed you, just to remember like portion size, like okay, that's too much of this, and I need more of like the other. So it's been really good. So yeah, I would say so far, from what I've been sharing with you on things I've been doing, it's been really good. There've been off days as well, but again, you just get back on it. You don't, just stop. You just get back on it. You just carry on. So I would definitely say like 3 things that I could encourage you with. 3 key things is to be consistent, to be patient with yourself, and you need to be dedicated. These 3 things for now have taught me, that you'll be successful with your health journey. So those 3 things I've learned so far. I need to be consistent. Like consistency will, one, bring results, will also get you into sort of a routine where it just becomes your norm to incorporate like more veggies into your meal, or to have a salad every time on the side of your meal. So yeah, and dedication, like being dedicated to myself. Like I always wondered, not always wondered, but I recently wondered why I can be so dedicated to other things, but when it comes to myself, I'm like, So, dedication to yourself, dedicate time to taking care of yourself, to focusing on yourself before trying to focus on others, especially because you need to, one, have yourself prepared for tasks that you're about to tackle, basically. So yeah, that's my review so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos that I've been sharing with you so far, and just let me know what you think about anything that I've shared. If you have any questions, again, don't forget to don't forget to say them in the comments below. And yeah, like I said, you don't have to ask them in the comments below. You can always ask me if you know me, send me a message, or if you're in the Facebook group, you can always ask it in the Facebook group, which again is ShundaLight on Health. So just search that on ShundaLight on Health, and yeah, you can join the Facebook group. So yes, hope you guys have enjoyed this review for today, and continue on. If you are doing this health journey with me, continue on, because you're doing great so far. And thank you for watching.